Hello! I've decided to have a clown weekend because tonight is Carnaval de la Lune, which is a circus spooky event, like vintage carnival themed. So I decided I was going to take you along to that with me. But I also wanted to do some more activities over the weekend. So I ended up making some clown cupcakes, as well as watching Killer Klowns from Outer Space, which is one of my favorite horror movies. I'm assuming if you clicked on this video, you don't have an issue with clowns, but if you do, this is your final warning. There's clearly lots of clowns in this video, and I will not be offended, but if you're down to clown, I think you'll love this one. I also want to say a huge thank you to anyone that's watching this and has subscribed and left a really nice comment on any of my other videos. This is my third video and I was super not expecting anyone to be here yet, so I am extremely grateful from the bottom of my clown heart. Cannot thank you enough. I have so much content planned, especially for Halloween, like so many spooky events, Halloween hunting, more like cozy vlogs of like reading or like watching horror movies. So thank you for already being here. And I hope you like clowns. And I hope I don't scare any of you away with this video because I had it planned and I was like, I don't actually know how many people like clowns enough to watch something like this. So we'll see how this goes. So yeah, let's go have a nice little clown weekend. So I found these adorable cupcakes on Pinterest that I thought were perfect for a clown weekend. So I'm gonna head to Target and pick up some basic cupcake supplies. I'm thinking I'm just gonna grab like funfetti box mix and then focus more on decorating them. I don't make cupcakes that often, so I'm hoping they turn out cute, but if not, it'll still just be fun to make. So let's go to Target and get some cupcake stuff. Off to Target, one of my favorite places to run errands. I actually want to learn how to properly bake, but no shame in grabbing some box mix for a day of casual baking. I grabbed the things I thought would be ideal to decorate the clown faces with, like Twizzlers for their smiles, ice cream cones to make their hats, and these cherries that I thought would be perfect for their noses. Here's everything that I ended up buying, and then back home to make the cupcakes. Funfetti is so clown coded and has never let me down. And while making this, I realized I didn't have eggs, so what you don't see is me running to the store mid-filming to go pick some up. I of course went with polka dot and striped baking cups. I usually make my partner put things in the oven for me, but I was brave just for you and so I could get this shot. While the cupcakes were cooling, I started working on the clown hats. I used an upside down ice cream cone and lined the bottom with frosting. I know it's a little messy, okay, but once you add the sprinkles, no one will even notice. For the embellishments, I used a piping bag with a star tip and added the pom-pom on the top and two little ones for extra cuteness, and then you have a clown hat. I gave the cupcakes a basic coat of frosting. I made a lovely crime scene while taking the stems out of the cherries. If you can find smaller cones, I would suggest it. My favorite part was adding their iconic noses, and my least favorite part was trying to draw their eyes. I actually ended up loving how these turned out. What themed treat should I make next? I invited a cupcake to be my perfect snack while watching Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It was actually the 35th anniversary a couple days ago, so happy 35th anniversary to one of my favorite movies. My clown cup is by Aliens Are Us. They're a very sweet, spooky small business. And if you're wondering, the cupcakes turned out to be pretty tasty, and that's how I ended the first day of my clown weekend. Alright, I am about to head out to Carnaval de la Lune. I'm going with my friend Sarah, so I'm very excited. We both really like clowns a lot, so it's going to be a very fun night. I'm excited to see everyone's makeup, costumes, and I will see you there. Carnaval de la Lune is a vintage circus themed spooky event, so I of course had to go on theme. This event takes place at the Heritage Square Museum, and I was actually just there for the spooky swap meet. I was in clown heaven with all the small businesses having the perfect selections for the carnival weekend. Look at these adorable clown cookies by Lune Sweets and Treats. Every time I go to these events, I want to buy everything from everyone. Not only are they so talented, but they're also some of the kindest people that I've ever met. I bought something from this booth, but you'll have to stick around for the haul to see what I got. There was a Chucky themed food truck, so I had to get my usual, some tacos and a fun beverage. To end the night, we went to the last show of the day, which was an adults burlesque show. And because it was an adults show, I didn't film too much of it, but you can still see some of the fabulous acts. Watching this made me want to learn a new skill, so if you see me spinning in a hoop in the future, this is why. Imagine doing burlesque on stilts. She was incredible. I don't want to pick favorites, but this sad clown was the highlight of my night. He really looked like he was going through it while very gently and sadly removing his gloves. I loved when he took off his jacket and then proceeded to fold it before throwing it into his luggage. And then Carnaval de la Lune was over and we were both sad clowns together. My clown weekend is sadly coming to an end, but I did pick up some fun stuff from Carnaval de la Lune from the spooky vendors, so I'm going to show you what I got. Starting with these car coasters, they're little kitty clowns. Most of the stuff at this booth from Cat's Intuition was kitty clowns, so I have a cat and I love clowns. It just felt like a very obvious purchase for me. Got Art the Clown cat, this trio. I also got this Mothman keychain because he's my favorite cryptid, so he had to come home with me. Next up, I got some horror magnets because I actually need magnets for my fridge. So I got, of course, Terrifier and The Thing. This booth called Gray Manor had painted baby doll heads to look like clowns, and they had these minis, and I really liked this simple spotted baby doll head. I just wanted to sit on my shelf and look creepy and weird and just be a creepy little guy, so I had to take him home with me. Huge shout out to Luna Sweets and Treats. These treats look incredible. I cannot wait to eat them. But of course I had to get this black and white clown cookie. It matched the outfit that I was wearing yesterday, so it just seemed like an obvious purchase. I also got this massive Rice Krispie treat that has Fruity Pebbles in it. I cannot wait to eat this. This thing's insane. It's huge. And yeah, she was so sweet. As sweet as her treats are probably going to be. I cannot wait. She also threw in this confetti sugar cookie with a little skull in the middle. That's all I picked up. I love going to these spooky events and supporting all the spooky vendors that I can. And I'm actually going to Monsterpalooza this week. I'm excited. So that video will be coming soon. Thank you for joining me on my clown weekend. I know this was like a weird video maybe, but I encourage you to have a clown weekend or just a weekend filled of things that you really like. I'm excited to be posting more spooky events, and of course Halloween hunting is right around the corner. I am so excited. So thank you for watching. I hope you had fun with this one, and I'll see you later.